Hi, this is Shannah, and this is another pick a card reading. This is you and them, thoughts, feelings, actions, and future energies. And we have three possibilities here. You can pick pile 1 with this beautiful painted stone. We have here pile 2 with the Jacob's shell. And we have here pile 3 with the crystal ball. So take your time to pick your pile or your possibility. Think of the person you love and think of yourself, your feelings for this person, the feelings of this person for you, and pick the first thing you see, the first item you feel attracted to. Okay, so you can pause the video if you like, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1 with the painted stone, this is your reading. So we're going to see what are the thoughts, feelings, future actions, and future energies between you and the person you're thinking about. So we're going to start first with the overall energy between both of you. And it's here in the middle. And we have Smoking Mirror, number 47. Then we have Cow Spirit, number 15. The miracles are endless. And then we have the Snake. Now, let's start with these three cards. Now, from these three cards, I'll put them here, so if you don't mind. With these three cards, there seems to be some confusion here about what a relationship is about and if you should move forward with this relationship as well. And for some of you, I think even a big part, I think this is like a past relationship that you've already been together in the past, or there was something between you in the past, but that there was a breakup. Here with the Snake, something went wrong. Although it was very promising, although there are still beautiful feelings between you, maybe you're still friends or you're still in contact, but there are still feelings between you, and there are also memories about your past, of your past together, and your past together must have been very beautiful on the whole. And we have here the miracles are endless. So it's like this person is still very much in your life, and because this is mutual here, this energy, so you seem to still play a very important role in this person's life, and it's something positive. But something happened in the past that, there was, I would say here with the Snake, there's a break of trust. Something happened. Maybe there was cheating, or someone was unreliable, or someone broke a promise. There was something here that went dramatically wrong, and that's why we have this confusing energy now between you two, where you don't know, okay, should I give it a second chance? Should I try again? It's like, on the one hand, you are both aware that your connection is very special and very beautiful, but there's something in between that doesn't allow you really to move on freely, to give yourself freely to this relationship. It's like you have to wait until this delusion or this mistrust has passed, until more clarity comes in the way. So these are the energies of now, right? So let's put it here. Because of space, I'll have to put it here. I hope you don't mind. So let's start first about how do you see this other person, right? So this is your energy, and this is the other person's energy. But you take it as it resonates, okay? But for your guidance, I want you to know this will be your energy, and this is how I shuffle the cards, that this would be your energy and this from the other person. But, follow your intuition every time. Now let's see, how do you see this person and your relationship? So we have here the Sorcerer. Then we have And the sorcerer, sorry, was number 48. And then we have here, dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. And then we have number 25, the ring. And this is almost like mirroring the main energy, right? We have here the ring. So here I really get the impression that you are really together, that you were in a relationship. You kind of still see this person as your partner. It's like in your mind, you're not really apart. You're not really separated. You're still together somehow. Even if it was you breaking up, even if there was some nasty things said, some nasty things in the past, but somehow you still feel very connected to this person. And it's like you feel that your destinies are intertwined, that somehow you belong together. But there are still these fears of the past. When you consider this person as being your future partner, for some of you, like I said again, there are some fears here. So for you, for those of you who have already been together with this person in the past, it's like many of these memories of this betrayal or something that went wrong, right, are still there. And but you're kind of willing to forgive it. You're willing to, to see past that, because again, this connection is very strong. But they're still there, and you're actually also working on yourself. You're working on these fears, and here I have the feeling you're someone who also is very reflective, very contemplative, in the sense that you know it takes two to tango. If something went wrong in the past, it's like that you also play the part in it. Either you allowed something to happen or you instigated it. It's like, I'm not here throwing any stones, so I'm trying to portray that you have that awareness. So you're not only working on being more gentle with this person and trying to forgive, but you're also acknowledging your part in your history, and also forgiving yourself, and also being gentle with yourself. It's like this other person is also reflecting or mirroring a part of you and some of your fears. And there are fears here of connecting again. There are fears here of doing the same mistakes again. And this is something that you are working on, accepting even your fears, in order then to acknowledge them, respect them, and let them go. So you're doing a lot of inner work, and you're just afraid of being hurt again, because it's like your heart is still very tender, right? If you weren't together with this person in the past, then there was something in your past, right, that makes you very fearful. There was something where you were hurt by another person in this case, but it makes you fearful of being hurt again. And probably this person, this new person that you're asking about now, reminds you of that other person from your past, right? But you see this person also as marriage material, and as a very strong potential partner, right? And you're being gentle with the situation. You're trying to be gentle with yourself and taking it easy, and observing your fears as well, in order to really acknowledge them and work with them, but being very gentle with the situation, not pushing it away, but not welcoming it too hastily. And you're just giving it time, is what I'm getting here. You're observing and giving it time. And being cautious, you're being very aware. So now, let's see what this other person, how the other person sees you, what they think about you and the situation. So we have Thunder, number 56. Then we have Turtle Spirit, number 62. Slow and steady wins the race. And then we have the Lady, number 29. So here we have a mirroring, For this person, you are his or her lady, or the counterpart, okay? So I don't want to be too gender specific here, but you're the counterpart. of this person. And so again, this person sees you as being really part of their life, of being a partner, sees you as being like also marriage material, right? Really a partner. And with these other two cards, with Thunder, well, you have an effect, an impact in this person. And it's like this person knows that nothing will be the same again after meeting you. And it can be as well, because if this is, like I said, a past partner, then also fears of being hurt again, of starting everything from the beginning, of repeating patterns, may be here as well. But you have an impact on this person. This person feels a lot for you, gets electrified by you. But this awakens as well some of the fears. And like I said, you both are very intertwined. You're almost mirroring each other. He sees you, and I'm saying he, but this person sees you as their counterpart, right? And so this person is not indifferent, to you. They react really strongly, even if they don't show it, in their mind. Now we're talking about thoughts in their mind. Well, you start a lot of thoughts, you start a lot of chain reactions in them. And that's why some fears may come up, but it's also enticing. It's also like the call for adventure, and also a chance of facing fears and saying, okay, let's see what this is heading. But they're being very cautious. So if you're asking about someone that doesn't seem to make a move or is taking too long, this person is being very cautious, because if you weren't together in the past, this person, may be also triggered when it comes to past hurts, or is afraid of being vulnerable and letting go and surrendering. So, but they know what they want, and they want you. And but they're going slowly. They're being very protective of their heart, and they want to take it step by step so that the foundation can be stable as well and strong, right? They don't want to rush in. So now let's see, how do you feel about this person, right? So we have here, for your feelings, we have here flow, number 20. Then we have number 14, chameleon spirit, act as if. And number 31, the sun. Now you really like this person, and I know it sounds like silly because you're asking about this person, but the thing is, when I say you really like this person, I mean that this person lights you up. It's like the day becomes brighter, the sun comes out from behind the clouds, and the colors are more vivid, and you feel more alive when this person is around you. You feel more lucky. You feel that everything is possible. You feel great, right? But you're taking it easy. Here you're taking it easy. And because you're going with the flow of the situation, you're not rushing in. You're letting everything develop. You are now at a moment when you think, if this has to be, it will be at its own rhythm and accord, right? You don't have to rush in. You don't have to stalk. You don't have to make it happen. You just have the feeling there's nothing you have to do, just except going with the flow and allowing things to happen. And that's the chameleon spirit here. I know it says here, act as if, and some of you may immediately think, well, it's pretending, but not really, not in this context. This context is here, you're going with the flow, you're going how the landscape goes. Because like I said, this person, so from the thoughts here, may be somewhat cautious. So you're not forcing it. You're adapting to the circumstances. You're also being cautious with your heart here, because you're just seeing, okay, what are the colors of the landscape? Can I adapt? But of course, without losing who you are, your integrity. And you're actually observing and really feeling in your heart what is best for you. If it's really the best for you to be involved with this person again. But you're being, like we saw in the thoughts, you're being very gentle with the situation. You're allowing it to grow on its own pace, to develop in the direction it may, at its own pace. And again, you're also being very careful. But this situation makes you very happy. It can be also, like I said, that you're still very connected to one another, especially if this is an ex, and you still have a friendship. There's a friendship here that makes you very happy, and I get here the feeling of loyalty to one another. If there's someone new, I have the feeling there's someone in your circle of friends, and again, a very good friendship, someone that lights you up. This is really beautiful. Now let's see how the person feels about you. And we have the hummingbird, number 26. Then we have number 58, tag spirit, take the lead. And then we have the lilies, number 30. Now, wow, so this person has a lot of feelings for you, and beautiful feelings they are. And it's like being with you, it's like, it's feeling all adventurous again. You bring their heart to flatter, and to be a bit out of control, to skip a beat. And this person, also feels very happy around you, feels very loved. That's what I'm getting here, although the cards don't say it directly, but that's what I'm getting. And it's also this consideration of, should I give it a try, But it's a bit, again, cautious. Like you see the hummingbird, their wings, they how do you call it? They flap, they don't flap. But let's say the beating of the wings, or flapping of the wings, like I don't know how many times per minute, but it's really quick and it looks like they're standing still. And so this is also more or less their behavior and their feelings. There's a lot going on, but they always look very calm and very in control. And here we see the stag spirit is also observing. They're saying take the lead. This would lead us to think as well that they will take the lead, they will go for it. But first of all, they want to be the ones to take the lead. It's like they want to be the ones in control. But they're also observing. They're actually observing and seeing when it's the right time. That's what I'm getting here. They're sensing with these two cards here, like sensing the right time to proceed and sensing if it is the right thing to do. But they want to, especially here with this lilies card, but they're still feeling it out, when is the right time. It could be that as much as they want to approach you, they still do not feel ready, be it emotionally, be it materially, like financially or so on, right? That is when it comes to exterior not motives, when it comes to conditions, right? That conditions are not perfect for them to proceed. So this might be a thing, but they have a lot of feelings for you. They also have a lot sexual desire for you. This is one of the meanings of the lilies. But the lilies, they also stand for purity, for something pure, for something beautiful, So, let's call it pure sexual desires, in the sense of it's not just sexual satisfaction, is making love, with the purest of feelings here. So they have all these feelings for you, and they think that you're very desirable. If they think that you're someone that is pure in the sense of, you have a good heart, you have a good mind, you have a good soul, a beautiful soul. So they're attracted to all of that, and not just the exterior, just the appearance. So they're attracted to your soul as well. And they do want you. Oh, yes. So like the stag is also a very sexual symbol. So they do want you, and they feel very empowered by you, but they still don't know exactly what to do, and they're trying to fill out the right moment. But that's really beautiful. Now, let's see your future actions, right? What you're going to do about this person or towards this person. So we have here Jaguar number 28. You have the Dove Spirit number 21, Be Peace. And you have number 4, the House. Now, the thing is, remember when your thoughts were talking about your fears of the past and how you're actually working on yourself. Well, this work will continue here with the Jaguar, because the Jaguar actually invites you to free yourself from fears, from conditioned thinking, from outdated perceptions and concepts of your life and love life and how it should be and not should be. This is something that is almost happening on its own, because it's a very peaceful process, and you want this. You want peace in your life. You want to to have. It's like many of the things you were going after are starting not to be important anymore. So actually what you're going through now is a restructuring. You're actually working on your foundation. You're probably even moving house, some of you, or you're making home improvements, right? And you're working on your foundations. You can see your house also as being your body, your soul. You're doing a lot of healing. If you've been ill, there's healing coming in. So these are good news, but don't forget to visit a doctor if, the symptoms are still there. Remember that. But there's healing coming in. You're being active about your well-being. You're being active about your life, about your financial life as well. What you want right now is a future full of peace and well-being and, and wonderful people next to you, and you want to attract these wonderful people. And the Jaguar here is really actually invites you to release toxic relationships or toxic ideas about love and about your self-worth as well. So this is what you'll be working in, and with the Dove it will be very successful, and you'll find that strong foundation in order to move on, right? And so you also be observing this person. And you can see here the Jaguar is really observing. You'll be observing the person, but not in an evil way or like a negative way. You're just seeing things as they are. And it can be that this person will be visiting you, because if you're still in contact or you're in friends, that this person comes to you and you have like nice moments together. It doesn't have to be sexual in nature, because I see here more as like friendship. I see here more having a nice connection, right? So, but you'll be observing the situation and trying to get the best out of it in the sense of sensing what is best for you. So, this person, how is this, or what is this person going to do about you or towards you? What are their actions? Then we have Water, number 61. Then we have 55, the Snake Spirit, Time to Heal. And then we have number 35, the Anchor. Now this is important, because this person is also shedding skin. This person is also leaving the past behind, old hurts behind. Because here with the heart, we had that call for adventure. Remember, with the hummingbird, call for adventure to try out the unknown. But you're still also being cautious, like I was saying. And this is something they're also working on. They're healing also their fears, maybe from past relationships or the past relationship they had with you. And because they want to go on this new adventure, but they want to have some strong foundation as well, like you do. So this person will also be working on their healing, on adapting to a new reality, to a new world out there. And it can be, what I get here as well, is about their financial life as well. Trying to have a steady income, trying to have like a stable financial foundation. So I think their main worry now in the future will be their own healing process. And they will also be very healsome towards you. It's like they're going to show their best side, but not in a deceiving way, something that they're also working on themselves, and they're also shedding old skins and old fears away, and they're starting to show like truer colors, being more vulnerable, and also going with the flow, because we have water here, and working on a more stable foundation with you as well, you know. And but for this, they also have to go through this transformation, which will be positive, very positive. So it won't be very dramatic. I think on your side, things are more like dramatic, more emotional, more... but on their side here, it's going to be more pleasant, and it's going to be almost natural. And there's a lot of hope here. This person also has a lot of hope towards you. But what I get here is not a lot of movement towards one another, like on a romantic sense. It's more of inner work. What you're both working within yourselves. You know, there's a lot of shedding skin. There's a lot of letting go, of washing off past fears and traumas, so that your future is... Like we have here 2 signs of stability, a house and the anchor. You're working on your own emotional stability and also financial stability. This will be your main concern for both of you in the future. And then let's see the future energies here for your relationship. We have number 39, the owl. Then we have number 4, Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. And then we have the clock, number 37. Now this is really interesting here with the owl, because the owl is clarity, is bringing clarity into situation, is seeing things as they are beyond illusion. And remember, we had the beginning here with the smoky mirror. That was illusion, and not seeing things as they are, being eluded, being, you know, not seeing clearly. And this will come. Clarity about your situation will come, because at the beginning you're like torn between 2 things. This is really wonderful, but this went horribly wrong, or this can go horribly wrong. So you were really torn between 2 opposites. And the owl then here brings clarity, and throws any illusions away, positive and negative. And if it's negative, it's a blessing that it comes, you know. If harsh truth comes your way, it's a blessing and preparing you for better things to come. And here with the Badger spirit, it's here as well, you know. The Badger spirit says be fearless and bold. Yes, but when the time is right, because the owl here asks you to wait, you know, for the fog to clear, for you to see clearly. This is very important. Before anything can move in whatever direction, you both have to see things clearly. Also your relationship, your reality, and also how your external reality, you know, looks like. So it's like wait for the fog to clear. And here the Badger promises success, and promises also that you will do the right thing, and you'll feel inspired and powerful and energetic to move in the right direction. But you still have to wait, you know. The card here is telling you don't rush things, don't push, don't force. Because if you try, it's going to go really, really wrong. And it's interesting because we have here all this energy of waiting, of going with the flow, of being cautious. So here the Badger says, continue on doing that also in the near future, right? Because it's what you need right now. Don't force. You are bold, you are courageous, but don't force anything. At the right moment, you'll feel it and it will come naturally, and you will do the right thing. And then we have clock again, time. So here, your situation won't be clear, put it that way, or it will take some time, you know, until you know exactly what you do. So I would say the main the main message of this reading here is give it time, be patient. There are beautiful feelings here. It's at least you have here a beautiful, loyal friendship that could last forever and ever till the end of times, right? So you're very connected with this person. You're really part of each other's lives. But in order to be a romantic connection, you really have to give it time, because I have the feeling both of you went through a lot, not only emotionally, with other relationships, or maybe in a previous relationship you had together, but also in other aspects of your lives, right? So, and now is a time for both of you. You can support each other. You can be there for one another, but it's a work you have to do on yourselves right now to find the stability I was talking earlier, and everything else will be clear when the time is right. Okay? So, pile number 1. I hope this inspires you and also resonates with you. I hope this brought some clarity to your question, and please leave a comment. I would really love to know your opinion, and I love all your stories, and I love your comments, and sometimes you're so funny. You're fantastic. And thank you so much for watching the video and to subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like a private reading, just click, don't click. My details are in the description box below, but you can click on the link to my Instagram account if you'd like to follow me there. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. We're going to see the thoughts, feelings, and future actions of both of you and the person you're thinking about, and also the future energies. So this side here, it will be your energy. That's the whole way I shuffle the cards. And this part here will be the person you're thinking about, but take it as it resonates for your particular case. So we're starting then with the mutual energies at this moment in time. And remember, these readings are timeless. So we have fire, number 19. Then we have number 1 and spirit, time to collaborate. And then we have number 28, the man. Now, so this card here represents the main person, and I would say it represents the person in question, the person you are thinking about. This is how I'm interpreting it. And this could be someone you met at work, or at an endeavor or event, or something creative we've done together. And it was and is still a very fiery experience. There's a lot of passion between you two, but there's also a sense of danger here. There's a sense of being consumed by this passion, of being a bit too much to handle. And like I said, this could be someone from your work, could be a colleague, could be even a client, could be your boss. And there's also here with this card here with fire, I see also a lot of things being projected onto this person. And also this person here being very romantic and seeming very promising, but at the same time not very active. It's like something keeping this person to make the first move, or to move forward with the situation. And that's why we have time to collaborate. It not only could be that you work together on some level, but also the way I feel it here is like there's a lack of collaboration, and that's why it would be time to work with one another to build something together. So this is the mutual, like general energy between you two at this moment when you're watching this. So I'll put the cards here to save space like this manner. I hope it's okay with you. Then let's see how you think about this person, what you think about them. So we have number 10, the corn. Then we have number 14, chameleon spirit, act as if. And then number 25, we have the ring. Now, you have really strong feelings about this person, and you also see this person as marriage material, and you also see, like, for some of you, it would be that you may feel this person is out of your league, and you try to adapt and show your best colors here with a chameleon card, and you see this person as being like the greatest thing on earth, God's gift to earth, right? But for some others of you, I have to say that here the meaning is a bit different. It's like you may see this person as someone, I'm going to be really literal here with the cards because it's kind of screaming at me. And it's like you see this someone as being very wealthy, very abundant, but someone who's also not very honest, because this person is married and probably they didn't tell you anything about it. This is like a small percentage of you, but the message is here nevertheless. So take it as it resonates, okay? If it's not your case, then it's like you see this person as being fantastic, right? And you really try to show your best colors and adapt to the lifestyle of this person as well, or what you think the kind of lifestyle they have. And it's like you want to be like this person. You want to be you want to be what this person is. That's what I'm getting, right? And yeah, and you see this person as a marriage material. You feel very connected to this person, and this is it's a very strong connection, very, very strong connection. But you know, you're thinking of taking it slow, not rushing in. That's what I'm getting here for your thoughts. Now let's see what the other person thinks about you and the situation. First of all, we have number 46, the serpent. Then we have number 19, dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. And then you have number 24, the heart. Now, again, I have two separate messages here. Please take it as it resonates for you. The first one is that you make this person feel young again, right? This person feels reborn now since they met you. And they're very loyal to you, and they're very in love with you. You know, they want to do everything possible to make this work, and they think about you many times. And it's like you're very healing for this person. For others of you, like in the small percentage where this person is married, you're in the third party situation, you know, this is still true that you make them feel young again, you make them feel renewed, and they really, really like you, and for some of you even love you, but they're being still very loyal to their own family. Okay, so please take it as it resonates. But there's a lot of love here, a lot of admiration and loyalty as well, right? And there's a lot of healing as well. You're very healsome for this person. So, and then, how do you feel about this person over here? Okay? What are your feelings? Then we have number 11, the council. Number 33, horse spirit, freedom is yours. And then we have number 19. It's the third number 19 in this spread. So the tower. And so number 19, well, it's next Tuesday. It can be relevant to you, so pay attention. And maybe it's your lucky number as well, a protective number. And actually, it's full circle, you know, like in the Chaldean numerology, like it's the original numerology in our society. 9 was the sacred number, and it was the last number as well. So it's like we have Alpha and Omega is a full circle here. And now what you hear, you know, one thing that really catches my eye is the hands on the heart. It's also with the eyes closed. It's a very meditative pose, a resting pose, going inwards pose. But it's what I get as well is like a closed off heart, not taking part in the outside world. And here with the horse spirit, freedom is yours, is freedom of choice. So I think here's like at the moment, you are going within. You are like searching for your inner truth, what you really want out of the situation, what is really good for you, you know, or if it's something that really uplifts you and brings you further, or something you have to let go. And again, this is here, the freedom is yours. And having the freedom of choice is a wonderful thing, and we always have it, but making a choice is not always easy. And so you feel quite alone in this process. And again, the tower can also mean company, like a workplace, not company as another person, but a company can be like your workplace. So it can be, again, that you met at the workplace. But it also means here an obstacle and also isolation, right? So it's like you feel quite alone. That's the feeling I'm getting. You're feeling quite alone at the moment. And you have to decide. You maybe feel like isolated from other people as well. And that's why we had the card here, time to open up, like time to collaborate and reach out to other people. But you have to make a choice, you know, on your own, how to proceed. And this is not an easy thing, but it's allowing you also to learn yourself, you know, get to know yourself a little bit better and go deeper within. And it can also be that you really feel alone because, you know, you're at a distance as well from this person. You're not together with this person, and this person may be quite far away. But let's see what this other person feels for you. So what are their feelings towards you? We have number 20, flow. This also came up in pile number 1. Then we have number 2, antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. And number 17, the storage. Now, the storage is a very, very positive card, but it's a card about changes. And again, this is also changes as life is speeding up. And with the card flow, it's really trying to catch up with it. So there's a lot of changes happening in the life of this person, and also with their feelings. They're constantly changing, but they're very hopeful, they're very positive. So it's not changing for the worse, but it's like things are happening that they probably weren't expecting, and they have to keep up with life, and they're actually trying to adapt to life as much as they can. And it can be, if this person has already a family, that they're having a child with this other person they're with. If your case is the scenario of a third party, their family is growing, so, and they're catching up with it, and they're probably like feeling overwhelmed at the moment with everything that's happening with their feelings, because they also have feelings for you, as we saw earlier, but everything is changing really quickly in their life. And I have the feeling that they are quite overwhelmed at the moment, right? And there's like too much to handle, and they're trying to keep it cool and just go with the flow and to see what happens. They're like in this attitude of, let's see what happens, and they just want to, you know, keep up with what life is throwing at them. So they can be a bit overwhelmed at the moment with everything that's happening, you know, not just you, but it's like they're very hopeful that everything will be best, but they're very overwhelmed. They may be very confused. If some of you are still in contact with this person or are interacting with this person, you may notice that they be more nervous than usual. They be more scattered, more aloof. They're a bit overwhelmed. There are good things happening in their life, but they're very overwhelmed with everything at the moment, which is also understandable, right? Now, what is your future action towards this person? We have number 56, thunder. And then we have number 27, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. And then we have the Lady. Well, you're going to be very assertive in the future. And this is here, you know, there's something like you're going to make a decision. I have the feeling. And it's like you're being very empowered, very assertive, and you're going to do what's best for you. And you're also going to observe and, you know, see, okay, what is really going on? What is, what's going on with this person? What's going on with my life? What do I really want? But it could be, you know, that some news come unexpected. It's what I'm getting here with the Thunder card. Some news come unexpected. It brings some clarity into the situation. And some news can even be very, very good. But here is, sorry, I was just reminding myself of something else. I'll explain in a second, but I'll continue with this one here. And this will make you, all this news will bring clarity, and then you will see what's really going on. And you're going to use your discernment in order also to protect yourself. But you're going to be very empowered. You're going to be, I'm missing a word here. It's assertive and also very proud would be the word, but something similar like proud. But proud can be something negative, you know, but you know your self-worth and you're going to act according to it. But there can be some surprising news coming, you know, that will help you, you know, make your decision and know exactly what to do in the near future. And you're going to act accordingly. You're going to take like a sudden decision as well. And what I was going to explain as well is like, why did I come to the conclusion that this person may be married or in another relationship? Because of the serpent here. The serpent is a very positive symbol, but it also means seduction, seducing other people. And the serpent also here warns the person not to seduce other people just because they can, right? This is one of the meanings of this card, and I forgot to mention it earlier. And, you know, so for them to stay loyal to what they love, to their relationship. So this is the one of the meanings here, just to come back to it, why I come, like for some of you, this person may be married, and that you know that, and that the person wasn't truthful with you. You know, but this is for this small percent of you. I'm so sorry. So I'll do it like this now. It just fell down. Okay, expect the unexpected. The small percentage of you that, you know, may be in that situation, right? So, but you'll get some news that will bring you more clarity. And this, you know, and also with the fox here, the fox tells you not to be easily swayed or seduced by pretty words, right? And so for you to be on your feet, to think clearly, and because I have the feeling you're going to get news. And let's see what this card says, like what this person is going to do. We have here the Child. So this person wants a second chance with you. This person wants a new start or to renew your passion. You know, this the Child card here is about second chances, correcting their ways. And here with correcting their ways, I could also see like an apology, apologizing for something they have done to you because you're hurt, you're shut off, right? So there's some, this is here an apology. And then we have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. So this person has been thinking about it, apologizing in this case, making things better with you, having a second chance with some of you as well. And they're wanting to manifest this with you, right? And the card here, oh look, 27. So this is the letter. Yes, this person will be communicating with you. you know, be it even a phone call. In this case, it will be something written, you know, a text message, an email, whatever, or a phone call. This person will get in contact with you, and this person will apologize to you. This person wants to make things better with you. This person wants to wants a second chance with you. Let's see if we get all the cards. Yeah. This is quite positive, and this is probably what was meant here with the thunder. You get this news, and this will strike you, and this maybe even seduce you, you know. That's why the fox here tells you, stay on your feet, you know, as beautiful as the message may be assertive, you know, be who you are, and be aware and of what you need, of what you truly need. Discern. Right? So this is quite important here in this reading. But let's see what the future energies are. We have here the Rainmaker, 42. I'll show them all again in a second. We have number 39, Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. Because now I have to hold the camera because the camera fell down. And I just have one hand free right now. And 42 again. We have 42 twice. That number 6. The month of June. So, well, surrender now. Let's start with this one. Surrender now is really, it just tells you to let go. Let go of illusions. Let go of toxic relationships. Let go of people who are not truthful to you, or people that, you know, waste your time at the end of the day. So the message here is really clear. And also to surrender any illusions, surrender any obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about this person, to surrender that, let it go and free yourself. Remember the horse spirit, freedom is yours, but you have to make that decision to free yourself. Here the Rainmaker is actually telling you that new things are possible, like new beginnings, but they're saying, you know, as this card says, this new beginning is possible with what you have at your disposal at the moment. Not what might be, not what could have been, no, what really is there. So again, here we have with the fox spirit to discern what you really have, what your situation really is, and not to lose yourself in illusions or dreams about the situation, to really look at the situation as it really is. And that's what this card is also saying, is the future energy. You're going to do that. It's like you're going to start a new life. You can even continue with this relationship or start again this relationship, but then you are aware of what you're getting yourself into. You know, you go into it with eyes wide open, and you know, there's not a question if it's right or wrong, or you know, morals. This is not the place, because everyone knows their own truth, and this is the most important thing. And so, if you get involved with this person again, then it's like you go with eyes wide open, and you know exactly what you're getting into and what to expect. But otherwise, you can also decide, you know, to start your life, independent life, and just, you know, to wait for the right partner to come along. Yeah. And this is what this card also means. We have the compass, and the compass is really choosing, you know, reorienting yourself in life, going in a new direction, and also being aware what are the possibilities and what directions you can go. Right? Because it's not just going blindly into the unknown. It's like knowing, okay, seeing clearly what the situation is, seeing clearly what are the possibilities for a happy future or a satisfying future, and seeing also what other possibilities are. It's really weighing possibilities here and seeing things for what they are, and again, surrendering illusions and obsessive behavior. So sorry for that, we got interrupted. But as I was saying, it's up to you, you know, how this is going to develop, because it's really in this reading, it's up to you to see things clearly and decide from your heart and with a clear mind as well, how you want to live your life, your love life in the future, especially in this connection here. And so this was your reading. I hope it resonates. and I hope it inspires you. And thank you so much to all that like, watch, and comment my videos, and also subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. If you like a private reading, you can check the description box below. You'll see my contacts there, and also the link to my Instagram account if you'd like to follow me there. So I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3 with the crystal ball, this is your reading. So we're going to see what are the feelings, the thoughts, and also the future actions between you and the person you are thinking about, and also the future energies of this relationship. So this side here will be your energy, so your thoughts, your feelings, your future actions, and this side here, the part of the person you're thinking about, again, thoughts, feelings, and actions. And we're starting now with the mutual energies between you two at this moment in time when you're watching this video. Remember, this is timeless. And we're starting here with the mutual energies between you two. So we have the Tree of Life, number 58. Then we have number 51, Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. And we have the number 1, the Rider. Now, this is a very beautiful, loving, playful connection. So there's a lot of light-hearted feelings here, a lot of flirt, a lot of feeling good. It's a feel-good connection here. There's a lot of communication between you two as well. And it can be that you're at the moment also waiting for communication from this person. But there has been, a lot of communication between you two. There's a lot of exchange of ideas, and it's a fun connection. So I can see you like laughing together, and it can be that it's also on a social media. Some of you, it will be like long distance relationship that you do it on any chat platform or like social media or texting and so on, video, whatever. But it's a very light-hearted, fun relationship between you two, and it's a feel-good connection here. Now let's move on. And when this, like with the, before I move on, with the Tree of Life, is not only because it's a very beautiful connection, but it's also very balanced. It's you bring balance to one another, and it's balance between the roots and the leaves as well. But what this card also asks is, are the roots of this relationship strong enough as the foundation? Do you have a strong foundation here? And are you letting it grow as well with the branches and the leaves, right? Because with this card, I love this imagery here with the two trees entwined in one another. And it's like, is this relationship balanced, or is it just too much fun? But the thing is, as long as it does you good, as long as you feel good, like I said, it's a feel-good relationship, this is okay. This is good, because you always have to take it as it resonates in your personal situation and story, okay? Now I'll put the cards like this for space reasons. I hope it's okay for you. Now, first of all, let's see what you think about the situation and about this person. So we have here number 17, Earth. Then we have number 5, we have Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. And then you have number 20, the Park. Now, this is like, this situation makes you feel very grounded. This situation makes you feel very at home as well. Although we don't have the house here, we have the park. But I have the feeling like this is someone that you knew in the past. For some of you, this will be true. Someone, maybe even from your childhood, because we have the Earth here. For me, it's also like childhood is also the beginnings, the connection, the past as well. This is how I feel towards Earth as well. And so, and the rebirth is assured, like something was reconnected, something was now new again. And this is like a lot of wonderful energy, you know. And it's also like letting go of the old. Maybe there was something between you, so it's like forgiven and forgotten, and, you know, feeling happy. And it's like you had a lot of contact here with this card. It's like this card is also the card of meeting someone again, right? Seeing someone again. And so that's why I'm having the feeling that you've met already in the past and you are restarting or rekindling this connection. And it's something that makes you feel very grounded, makes you feel very at home. It's a new energy. It's like a rebirth here of the connection and also of a part of yourself as well. And it makes you feel very, again, here with the park, very lighthearted, very happy and very connected. It's a beautiful feeling from your part. Is you just feel that it was meant to be as well. I have a feeling of fate here, that you feel that was fate, was meant to be, and it makes you very happy. Now, and this person seems to be, in this way you see this person over here, is that this person may be very funny, a very fun person, you know. It makes you laugh as well. I always have the image of laughter, a lot of laughter here. Now, let's see how the person sees the situation and sees you. So we have then here number 8, circle. Then we have here 57, believe in yourself, squirrel spirit. Then we have number 4, the house. So again, we have now the house, right? The house is also the card of childhood and also circle. With the circle card is like being reintegrated or integrated in a circle, be it friends, be it of family. So I have here like it was being reintegrated. Is this what this card here of the rebirth earlier meant? So it's like you're part of the circle of this person. This person is like you're part of the same tribe, you know each other, you feel very comfortable with one another. And this person finds you also very supportive. You know, you give this person a lot of strength and a lot of support, a lot of positive thinking. I love, like, you have positive words towards this person. You make this person believe in themselves then. And this is very uplifting. You're an uplifting. You also have this, you are very healsome for this person as well. This person loves to talk to you. After talking to you or being in touch with you, this person feels like also reborn, you know, like it's also a mirror thing here between you. But this person feels your support and this person is like builds on your support as well, you know, and feels very at home with you. And it's also, you help this person create a foundation like of self-confidence. Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing here. So it's at the very least, this is a beautiful friendship. At the very least, a very light-hearted, fun friendship, at the very least. Now, let's see how you feel about this person. Then here we have number 13, the crow. Then we have number 48, porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. And then we have number 29, the lady. So this would be you, you know, like the main person. And so you are very attracted to this person also on a physical level, and you feel very feminine when talking to this person. You feel very powerful, very seductive, very beautiful when you're in contact with this person. And the thing is, still your heart is actually very aware, very awakened, let's put it that way. You feel great with this person because here with the porcupine spirit and the beginner mind, it's like feeling something new in something old. You know, it's like bringing new energy in a old connection, so to say, right? Especially for the majority of you, I think you really knew this person before, but it feels like very new, feels like it's a new energy, it's like new feelings. Everything feels brand new, right? But it's still, because of that, you're being careful about not being carried away with your feelings, you know, because these feelings, they can be very powerful, but still you're trying to be in control of your feelings, because this is the feminine power. Here's the empowered feminine, and you're trying to be in control of your feelings. And do you see she has the hand over her heart? She wants to have control over her feelings, and that's here with the crow. You're trying to keep your feet on the ground, and you're trying to see the truth. You know, you're very wary of being seduced or easily seduced by illusions. So you're trying to keep your feet on the ground, trying to enjoy the moment, trying to really have fun, but you're trying not to get too carried away by the emotions. You're a bit afraid of being carried away. You're being afraid of being just, you know, deluding yourself, you know. And this is your main feeling, but you feel very sexy, well, you know, around this person. You just feel very beautiful and attractive. How does this person feel about you? So we have here number 38, the mystical shaman. And we have then number 13, cat spirit, claim your independence. And then we have number 44, the magnifying glass, right? And this person, this person is very, very careful. And this person is very afraid of commitment, because this card, the mystical shaman, is also like on a spiritual level most of the time, is like, don't get too attached to things or to people, you know, put it in a nutshell, right? And then we have claim your independence with the cat spirit. So this person is very afraid of getting attached to people or in relationships. It can be that this person may see relationships as a prison, as, you know, being suffocated, of losing their independence and freedom. And so they may have, like, you know, issues. They be commitment phobic when it comes to that. It can be like from past experiences, or not really trusting that someone can love them as for what they are, and that people will not accept their way of life and their freedom. And, you know, then they are these permanent bachelors, you know, forever bachelors. And so they like to have fun, they like to be with people, and they may even fall in love. But the main feeling here and is the feeling of attachment. So for me, it even tells me that the feelings may be really there, you know, because if fear is this great, then the feelings are this great as well, you know. Otherwise, if you're not in love, you're not afraid of attachment, you know, because you're just not in love. But here the feelings may be quite strong as well, because this fear is there. This person wants to have fun, wants to enjoy your company, but is afraid of the attachment, you know. And so that they're always looking at the small print. So they're very cautious, they're very suspicious as well. And the main feeling I get here is fear of attachment, you know. But you know, the amount of fear for me here represents also the amount of feelings they have for you, and they want to be with you. They want to enjoy everything, but at the same time, they're afraid of losing their freedom. Yeah. So that's what the cards are saying. Then, what is your future action towards this person? So we have number 40, Pachamama. Then we have number 65, Well Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery. And then we have number 19, the Tower. you're not going to do anything. The only thing you're going to do, you're going to ground yourself. This is Pachamama, this is Mother Earth. And we have Earth twice, right? Or am I? Yes. So you're all about grounding yourself. Yeah. So you're all about grounding yourself. You do not want to lose yourself in illusions. You don't want to, lose your head in the clouds. And you're afraid of that. So it's like, and for what I get here as well from the cards is you need also time for yourself. You also need time to know what you want. And your main focus now is grounding yourself. And I'm getting the feeling of getting your life in order as well. Like to not lose focus of what is important at the moment in life. And that's what Pachamama is here, because Pachamama is also telling you that, and also the card Earth as well. It's like Mother Earth will always provide for you. You always have what you need. Abundance is guaranteed. And it's also inviting you to avoid this feeling of lack or this lack or scarcity mentality, because Mother Earth will always provide for you. But I get here that you're more worried about more practical things like financial matters or career matters at the moment. So what you're going to do about this person is then you're going to trust the great mystery. So you're going to trust life. You're going to put it in the hands of the divine in order, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But your future actions are actually just taking care of yourself and letting the dice fall where they may. And this is really important for you at the moment. I think you're more worried about practical things at the moment, but you're keeping, your hopes high. You're keeping you're keeping positive about this, trusting that the universe will provide. And then we have with the Tower. So with the Tower, it can be that at the moment, probably you're more isolated, or you're isolating yourself as well. You're more, like I said, you're being more introspective and grounding yourself and taking care of yourself. And so it's also here the feeling that there's not much you can do at the moment anyway. So you're surrendering to it, and you're letting, the situation run its course, and you're giving it the freedom to develop as it may. Then let's see what is the future actions of the person you're thinking about. So we have number 3, the arrow. Then we have number 9, brown bear spirit, take time out. Then we have number 42, the compass. Well, it's very similar to you. This person won't do much as well, although the arrow gives us the feeling of determination and, swiftness and action. But here, combined with these cards, what I'm getting is like, it's not time to shoot the arrow yet, right? It's like time to actually reorganize yourself. And with the bear here, with the brown bear, is taking time out to, and with this card compass as well, it's like getting your ideas in order, getting your priorities in order, and getting to know what do you really want, and and also deciding where to shoot the arrow as well. So what do you want? Before you shoot, you have to have an aim, and this is something that is still missing, an aim. So this person still has to go within and realize what they really want, what is really worth of their time, what's really worth of their love, what do they want. And this was what the timeout is for as well. So this person probably at the moment is also going inwards, or is not moving much, not getting out much. So it's really going inward and rethinking their life and reorganizing their life and rediscovering themselves, which is quite important. So it's also like a mirror image here of what you're going through. But I think, like, going from the feelings again, that you're both fearful, because here with the crow, you're also fearful of losing yourself. You have very positive feelings, but you're fearful of losing yourself, and so is this person. And so you're kind of mirroring each other here, you know. And I think that's why probably there's not much conflict between you, and so I hope, because you kind of understand each other, you know, even on a non-verbal level, because you're on the same boat when it comes to your emotions. You're feeling the same. It's quite interesting. But let's see what is the future energies for your relationship. So we have here number 29, the journey. Then we have number 25, elephant spirit, learn from the past. And then we have number 3, the ship. This is really, really interesting. You see, we have journey and we have the ship. Let's put them here. And so these are cards about traveling. The journey, of course, here can also be like a more metaphorical travel, like a spiritual travel or psychological, emotional. But with the ship together, so this is really traveling. So probably you will be traveling towards one another, you know, especially if it's a long distance thing, what I thought at the beginning. So if that's the case, you're probably meeting, you're probably traveling to one another. If you can also travel together somewhere, but there's a lot of travel here. So, and this is in your future. And then learning from the past, this can here have several meanings. And learning from the past first is like, is inviting you not to repeat the mistakes of the past, right? Not to repeat patterns. You can go on this journey, and this journey is also that, it's going to the unknown, you know. And here with the learn from the past is telling you, well, the past won't repeat itself if you allow yourself to do things differently, to go into the big adventure without having a secure outcome, right? Because even when you come here and see these readings, and you know, the outcome is never 100% secure. You're never going to know exactly how it's going to play out. So every journey, every decision is a leap of faith into the dark, and it's fun because you're creating life with each decision. So, and here with the elephant is actually inviting you to do that. You know, don't get stuck in the past. Don't get stuck to what happened in the past. Learn from it, but be courageous and create new life, create a new future, a new present. And also here with the elephant spirit is also maybe you felt too stifled with traditions, with rules, and you can break from them as well, from old traditions. You know, find your own traditions, find your own rules for your life. So the elephant here is also telling you, feel free to live your life on your own terms, as long as you're not hurting anyone, of course. But live your life on your own terms. Take the journey, because sometimes we need the security of an outcome, to know how it's going to be like, you know, because we want everything to be by the rules. We're really afraid of the unknown, but the elephant is telling you, you don't have to. First of all, you're always protected, and second, life is made out of the unknown. Every day is a new unknown. Even if you stay the whole day at home, you know, every day will be different. Even if you do everything the same every day is still different. It will feel different. Something will go differently, always, always. So every day is a big unknown. So the elephant here is inviting you to take that journey, you know, and expect the unexpected. Like with pile number 2, my camera fell down. But, you know, that's things that happen. And it's not what happens to us, it's how we deal with it. And be brave. That's what I would say here to this reading. beautiful things are coming your way. That's the possibility of a journey coming your way. So go with it, flow with it, and be brave. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And thank you so much for watching my video. And please leave a comment. I always love your comments. I always read them. And thank you for subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, and also the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love.